Alright guys, welcome to Mobility Monday. Today I'm going to be going over smashing out our pecs and shoulders and then a good way that we can stretch it. Okay, so for the first movement, basically I have this thing that's called, I call it an orb. You could use a lacrosse ball, but I like this because it's a little bit bigger and it'll keep your shoulders off the ground. But essentially, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay it on the ball on my shoulder, right? And our goal is to dig into the top of the chest here and then kind of the shoulder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pin the ball, and then what I'm going to do with my arm is slowly go from behind my back and then all the way overhead. And as I'm doing this, the ball is staying pinned in that spot. Okay, it might move a little bit and that's fine, but we want to keep pressure in that spot so that as we're moving, you can kind of feel it open up a little bit. Oh, yeah. So I'm in the pec here. I would work the pec, and then I also want to work a little bit more outside to the front of the shoulder. That spot's worse. Oh, and we're still here. We're going through that range of motion. I honestly get the most out of it just from going from my side to behind my back. All right, and what else you could do while the arm is behind your back, you can just kind of scrub side to side and find anything that's rough in there. Okay, if you don't have a big orb like this, you could also use a roller. Same concept. You're going to pin, you can, pin it. You can go up and down on the roller. Basically, we're taking these knobs and going into our muscle fascia and digging. You can also go through range of motion while it's pinned. You can go back here and scrub as well. Okay, and that probably isn't gonna feel good for most of us. All right, so you're gonna do about 2 to 3 minutes on each side of smashing. And then a mobility movement we can do after this. So basically we smash and loosen up. Now we wanna loosen it up even more. This is called a shoulder extension bridge. Okay, I'm going to be kind of like in a crab walk position. So I'm going to lift up my hips, get the feet out in front of us a little bit, and then we're slowly going to lean our hips forward while our hands are staying in place. And that's going to stretch out our chest here. Ooh. Go as far as you can here, come back and start in the position. Okay. So as you do this too, think about rolling your shoulders back a little bit so you feel a little bit more stretch in the shoulders and chest. As soon as you get as far as you can, come back and reset. I probably go through about 10 of these nice and slow and just trying to get as much range of motion as possible. So we got the pec and delt smash and then shoulder bridge extension.